Welcome back to Laughing in the Dark, the podcast where I hang out in haunted places with comedians. For this episode, I got to hang out with Detroit comic Johanna Medranda. Johanna Medranda is a comedian from Metro Detroit who offers a unique spin on family affairs, heartaches, and bowel movements. Her in-your-face comedy is jam-packed with true stories and fake accents. Originally from Peru, Johanna uses her unusual upbringing as fuel for your entertainment. From coat deal and stepdads to falling in love with a schizophrenic wizard, it's all here, served on a silver platter of laughter. Outside of performing, Johanna is the co-founder of Honorary Mentions Comedy Productions and a producer for 313 Comedy and the Independent Comedy Club. Johanna is a Laugh Fest Roast Battle finalist and has performed for Bricks and Bridges Comedy Festival and Stoop Fest of 2019. She's opened for comedians Bill Squire, Lisa Traeger, and Brody Stevens. Later this year, she will be performing for the Motor City Comedy Festival. Johanna and I got to visit the Whitney Haunted Mansion in Detroit, Michigan. We had such a good time. It was one of those places where we weren't sure if we would be allowed to record, but being myself, I just pretended I was totally supposed to be there and asked the bartender to recommend a quiet place where we could sit and record. It worked. But before we left, we were greeted by the general manager who asked us if we were recording, and I totally thought we were about to get busted. As always, be sure to check out the Instagram for pictures that go along with this episode. You can find us with the handle @LitDarkPodcast. For now, here's the episode. I hope you have fun. Oh my God, it's
Scary
thunderstorming
thunder.
outside.
Mm-hmm.
It's a humid summer day in Michigan.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
Classic.
evening. What time is it?
Who cares?
It's any time.
It's old-fashioned time.
So we're sitting right now in a closed-off room.
And it's freezing in here.
It's freezing.
Yeah.
Was it not warm in the bar?
It was.
It was. I thought it was too.
Mm-hmm.
And it's not like it was packed with people. There were like 5 other people there.
How is it just conveniently thunderstorming right now?
I know.
And we're in the coldest room in the Whitney.
It just started thunderstorming right when we put on our mics too. You can hear that low rumble. Oh, I wonder if the mics picked it up.
I hope so.
Me too.
Damn. Okay.
Okay, so basically, we charmed our way into a room that we could shut the door.
We is one too many. Sarah.
I was just like, where should we do the recording at?
Yeah.
Like it was already part of the plan for the night. I was like, yeah, you knew we were coming.
You were expecting us.
Mm-hmm. And where's the VIP room? Okay, great.
He kind of scared me at first because he was like, the second floor, as in like, get out of my face and nowhere near my bar.
And I was like, that
and
won't
then he
work.
like turned real quick and was like, you know what? It's really hot down there.
That was my witchcraft.
It was your witchcraft. Yeah.
Like, wait.
You just like wiggled your nose a little bit.
Like, da-da-da-da-da. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then he was like, wait a minute. And then I was like, thunder, let's do it. Podcast.
It's like, wait a minute. I forgot who I was talking to.
I was like, oh, sorry, Ms. Jones. Remember when I thought he was getting a drink for free?
Yeah.
And he was like, it's on me. And I was like, oh, it's on you. And he was like, no, I mean,
I'll make it.
I'll make it. And I was like, oh, well, it means something different. Why'd you say it's on you then? My God. All right, so
times.
the Whitney Mansion is a world-famous upscale bar and restaurant and a Motor City landmark located in an old haunted mansion in Detroit on Woodward Avenue. Correct.
Check.
Verified. In 1894, it was built for the then richest man in Detroit, a local lumber baron named David Whitney Jr.
Sounds hot.
He was super hot. Just
Yeah?
kidding. I don't know what he looked like at all.
God damn it.
Whitney was so wealthy that he was worth more than $15 million by the time he died in the year of 1900.
Do you think if we turn the lights off and say his name 3 times while we go in circles, he's just going to pop up?
I think you have to look in the mirror and then you have to say Bloody Mary. Fuck. There is no mirror.
There's a mirror right there.
Oh, let's see if there's a figure in it. No, it's just my fucking face. Great. So
Disappointment per usual.
just like, fuck, it's still me in there. Okay, so rich as he was, David Whitney was equally humble, famously saying he'd be happy just living in a log cabin. His wife, Flora McLaughlin.
Oh, here we go.
So earlier, Johanna got a drink at the bar named...
Flora's Delight?
Yeah, Flora's Vacation.
Fuck.
I mean, Flora's Delight sounds better. After this episode, maybe they'll rename it Flora's Delight. Yeah.
You should.
Yeah.
Maybe like add a garnish on there.
Yeah.
I got literally the drinking. It tasted like watered down Smirnoff. So.
Oh no.
Yeah, you know.
Well, don't worry.
Them all.
Flora was kind of a bitch. So that's probably
I
why.
can tell why.
Yeah, they were just like,
no taste.
Make that the shit drink.
Yeah.
I got the witching hour and it was fantastic. So his wife, Flora McLaughlin, on the other hand, was rumored to be a bit of a snob and insisted on a lavish home to show off their wealth and status. So here we are.
Yeah.
Nailed it.
Definitely.
From the outside, it literally looks like a castle.
It's
like
gorgeous.
You're at Hogwarts. Yeah.
Yeah, it's covered in ivy. It's like very, very literally old stone. Like there's no other way to describe it.
Yeah. Yeah.
This is both of our first times here, and we're both from Michigan, which is...
Yeah.
And we both dressed like complete trash walking into
we're
this,
just like, is this the place? What's up?
I'm like scratching my crotch while I'm walking in.
You guys have a...
I literally wore a backwards hat.
Do you have chicken tenders here? Or,
yeah.
No? All right, I got some crab cake.
I got the eggplant bruschetta, and I almost asked for ranch because that's how Midwestern and trashy I am.
Yeah.
But yeah, I thought to myself, I don't want to embarrass myself in front of Sara.
Yeah, like I'm going to just be like, oh... Maybe this won't work out. Ranch,
You know what? I gotta go.
Yeah, I live on the West Coast.
Oh, God.
Is this gluten-free?
What are your vegan options?
Yeah, do you have... what's keto here? Yeah. So anyway, the Detroit News even had an article at the time that said, Mrs. Whitney must have walked over daily to inspect the work on her new home. A picturesque figure in a full gored, bell-shaped skirt with huge puffed sleeves. So that's Flora for you.
Yeah, she sounds like a bitch.
Yeah, she's a major
puffed
cunt.
Sleeves.
For sure. And she's just like, we're not living in a log cabin. We're fucking rich.
Yeah.
We get the Whitney Mansion. Hello.
Where did they say they got their money from?
So he was a lumber
really
baron.
Bad ADD.
No, me too. It's great. So David Whitney Jr., yeah, he was a lumber baron, but he also, I'm not sure if I actually wrote this in, but it was part of my research. He was an entrepreneur, so he did a lot of he had his hands in a lot of different games.
Gotcha.
So, but mainly he was a lumber baron and just an entrepreneur in many different facets. He was a banker. I think he did something else, but I don't want to say anything and be wrong because...
So maybe we should describe what a lumber baron is, just for our listeners. You know, it's not that I don't know what it is. It's just that...
You don't know what it is. Do you know what it is?
What do they do? They're bearing lumber?
So no, it's they're lumberers. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
You know, like you got your Paul Bunyan.
So he's the guy, right? He's the guy in charge of Paul Bunyan.
Yeah, he's the guy in charge of collecting. Did you blow this candle out? Did that go out on its own? Did my paper hit it or anything?
Maybe, probably, but
I don't think it did.
I mean,
because I'm like right here.
Fun fact about Johanna Medranda is I'm terrified of ghosts because I believe in them, and I'm terrified of and I also was raised Catholic.
Me too.
So I I just got shivers. Just got shivers.
All right, let's walk through this because actually, David Whitney, who we were just talking about, is said to haunt this place. So we were just trying to talk about what he was. He was a lumberer and he this and that. And then
I just peed.
Our candle, for listeners, we have what is this? Is this kerosene oil? What is this?
Yeah, it's some type of oil.
It's like one of those oil candles. It's sitting right in front of us, and usually you could have some movement around them.
The kind of candle that keeps going.
Yeah. And then we just look down, and there's just smoke coming off the top of it, like someone just pinched it out. So that was really cool. Let's get a new candle and see if it happens again. That was fun.
That was fun, she says.
But that's kind of cool. I didn't expect anything to happen, so that's pretty rad.
The candle just goes up in flames again.
I would, Flora was a bitch.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh my God. All right.
Okay, so it's said that he's haunted. Are we going to get there eventually?
We'll get there.
Okay,
yeah.
sorry.
I wasn't going to mention that.
Excited.
But.
Yeah.
All right. So building this mansion was estimated to have cost $400,000 at the time,
Which was a shit ton of money.
Yes,
then.
it would be about $9.5 million today.
Well, shit.
Well, shit. It was constructed with a special type of granite called rose-colored South Dakota jasper.
What?
Obviously.
I'm too poor to understand what that even means. But yeah,
It's that old stone you were talking about out front. That must be the jasper. It's like some old kind of rock up there.
It's like cool. There's like
old
texture
rocks
to it. Fucking dumbass.
You're like the rocks.
Oh, man.
Being a lumber baron, naturally the wood in the house is sourced from every continent on the planet. This mansion is 22,000 square feet and has 52 rooms, including 10 bathrooms.
52 rooms?
52. This is one of 52. 218 windows, 20 fireplaces, one of 20 is in this room with us, and numerous stained glass windows crafted by Tiffany's of New York.
Wow.
You do see the stained glass like coming up here.
The
There's
stained glass
two floors
is gorgeous.
of it. Yeah. So the Whitney Mansion was the first residential home in Detroit to have an elevator for personal use. Oh, but the Whitneys didn't stop there. They spent an additional $250,000 decorating and furnishing the home, which is around $6.2 million today, and $300,000, or the equivalent of $7.5 million today, on artwork collected from around the world. Some of the stuff that's up, obviously, this all looks pretty modern.
Very modern.
But
it's like an ode to
How
Detroit.
cool these ones are back here. So fun fact, the electrics in the Whitney were installed by one of David Whitney's personal friends. Maybe you've heard of him. A man named Thomas Edison.
Don't know who that is.
Thunder. Perfect. They are so old that each light has its own personal switch. I don't think that's still true because there's only one switch in this room. And there's like hella lights in here. But originally, that was the case. So yeah, Thomas Edison did the first.
I wonder how much he... Wait, did you just say how much it costs?
No, not just for the electricity being installed. I got a Comcast bill or a PG.
Right.
DT.
Thomas Edison was like, I will be there between the hours of 8 a.m. and 9:30 p.m.
We'll give you a call when we're 45 minutes away. Talk to you soon, buddy.
Oh, God.
Yeah, man, Thomas Edison. I think that's just how we're going to do it.
Yeah?
That's just going to be tradition. What do you think? And he's like, brilliant.
Brilliant.
You should pass it on. Absolutely. And
Like,
to this day.
Like, you invented electricity. We have to do it the way you want to do it.
You literally invented the thing that we use as a symbol for an idea.
Yeah.
The light bulb. Boom. It's you. Just kidding. It's what, Tesla?
Oh my God! Right? How
Let's
crazy!
not
we
get
could.
political.
We gotta reel it back in. Reel it back in.
Let's just. Okay, make no mistake. They did not fuck around with this mansion.
Is that what you wrote down?
Yeah, it is. See, right
that
there.
is awesome.
This is how I roll. Thank you. Where's our buddy? Where's our guy? Just kidding.
Right?
What's his name? Alex.
Alex, yeah. I don't believe his name's actually Alex.
No.
I think he gave us a fake name.
Definitely not Alex.
Yeah, it's like fucking, okay, no, we can't do it. We'll talk about that after.
We take that outside.
Somewhere else, yeah.
You, me, and Alex.
Dude, I seriously will pee. I have to pee because I'm scared and I'm laughing.
Do you have to go pee?
It's not that big of a deal. It's fine. I'm okay.
Oh, yeah, you're a server. It's cool. All right.
Yeah.
Okay, I was a server for a long
You're
time.
like, oh yeah,
so
you're a peasant. You know what it's like to not have a toilet.
That's not how I meant it. I meant it like you can eat a meal in like 3 seconds because you're used to it.
Yes.
You're like, okay, now I'm a fat ass. Great, thanks. Right. What else do you have to say about me? Like I'm a poor fat bitch. I'm just like, yeah. I'm so embarrassed. Can we shut the door in here? I don't want anyone to see us in here. Okay. Okay, yeah, so they did not fuck around with this mansion at all. Ironically, for as much as she insisted this mansion be exquisite, Flora, my gal, I guess, died before construction on the mansion could be completed.
Dun, dun, dun.
Yeah.
How'd she die?
I don't know.
What?
I know. I was trying to find that too, and maybe I should have done better research. So listeners...
Maybe it's like hush hush. Maybe he killed her.
No, I don't think so, but maybe, because there is some conspiracy. We'll get into it.
Oh, God. I just got more shivers.
But let's go back to where David Whitney's story begins. David Whitney was born on August 23rd of 1830 in Watertown, Massachusetts. He started a company with his brother Charles and moved to Detroit by age 27.
Hot.
They were so hot. Since you've said that, I'm like, I think David Whitney was like super hot.
He sounds hot.
Yeah, he sounds like total. Actually,
David Whitney.
Does. Yeah, and he's an entrepreneur. He's like, I'm a baron. Yeah. Whatever.
Like, I'm the man in charge of all the burly men.
And also, I don't care. I would totally live in a log cabin. I'm not a dickhead.
Samesies.
Yeah, he's great. And then, like, he marries Flora, and you're like, come on, man.
She must have been hot.
Yeah, she was totally hot. Obviously, with her puffed up sleeves.
Dominatrix.
Definitely.
For sure.
No, women couldn't wear pants then, but she wore the pants.
Yes.
Legally, women couldn't wear pants, but Flora wore the pants. She had to.
Definitely.
Okay, so him and his brother established themselves in the lumber trade, expanding their company from the eastern seaboard in Canada to Michigan, Ohio, Pennsylvania, and Indiana. At one point, their company was the largest lumber dealer in all of the United States. Oh yeah, this is where I talk about it. But lumber wasn't David's only business endeavor. Being a sharp man of opportunity, David Whitney also involved himself with real estate, steamships, and banking. He bought a property around Grand Circus Park, and in 1885, he built what was known as the Grand Circus Park Building. That building would later be replaced by the much larger David Whitney Building in 1914, which was designed by a world-renowned architect named Daniel Burnham. I don't know who that is, but somebody does. Somebody listening is like, holy shit.
These bitches are dumb.
Dumb as hell. And it's like, who's Thomas Edison? Whatever.
I made that joke, but, you didn't hear me.
I was just like,
self-involved.
I'm not listening.
Self-involved.
Just like, sorry, I was just thinking about myself.
Right.
Where's the mirror in here?
Disgusting.
Gross.
Anyway.
So David married Flora in 1860, and together they had one son, also named David, and 3 daughters named Flora, Catherine, and Grace. Grace was given a home as a wedding present in 1882 at 79 Alfred Street that is still standing.
Whoa, it's haunted too?
Probably. It was at one point rented by retail giant Joseph L. Hudson from 1894 to 1904. I also don't know who that is, but he seems important.
What did it say about him?
He's a retail giant, Joseph L. Hudson.
Hudson's? I don't know, is that a...
Yeah, the Hudson's?
Yeah, So
that must be it. Yeah, Hudson's.
Right.
We know things. So David Whitney's first wife, Flora, passed away in Detroit in 1882. We talked about this. Mm-hmm. A year later, he married her sister.
A year later?
Well, remember, she was a bitch.
Yeah. No, totally. Somebody killed her. I don't
know. But he married her sister, Sara, without an H, just like me.
Love her.
I can't imagine that was scandalous at all.
Was she like, baby, I don't need this house. We can go back to the log cabin? Or like...
And she was like, don't you think my sister's a bitch? And then he was like, I don't want to say it, but you said it first. And then she was like, what if she just comes down with something?
Ooh.
Maybe something like that. I don't know. Actually, I like to think...
they had rat poisoning back then?
Oh, yeah, totally.
Right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because remember, who's that one famous serial killer? Isn't it Tuberculosis Mary or something?
I honestly hope.
Typhoid Mary. That's what it is. Typhoid Mary.
Were we saying tuberculosis?
Yeah, it's not that. It's Typhoid Mary. So,
Typhoid Mary.
All right.
Okay.
So she has typhoid.
That sounds like a derby girl's name.
Probably is. There's there's one in every city.
There's gotta be.
It's like in Elm Street.
Yeah,
there's one in every town. But no, Typhoid Mary was someone who she had typhoid fever, but she didn't have the symptoms of it. Like, she was asymptomatic somehow.
Okay.
So she was a chef, and she would cook food for people, and they were just dropping like flies. And they found out it was her And she didn't realize it. She just was sick, like, and accidentally making tons of people sick. So she served time in jail for it, got out, continued to cook, because that's, like, what her job was.
Yeah.
So she's, like, technically a serial killer. I forget how we started talking about this, but you're welcome.
Something about
Scandalous.
He married the sister.
Yeah, Sara, without an age.
Within a year.
Within a year. But Flora,
Dumb whore.
Yeah. So David Whitney himself died of a heart attack on November 30th, 1900. He was buried in Woodmere Cemetery. After David died, his widow Sara continued to live in the mansion until her eventual death in 1917. From then until 1932, only a caretaker lived alone in the mansion. In 1932,
Weird.
Yeah, by yourself, 52 rooms. What was it?
Got more shivers.
14 bathrooms or something?
He was just, like, feeding the ghosts.
Yeah, he was making sure the ghost didn't go hungry.
Like, what the fuck?
He's just breastfeeding these things.
Whoa, okay. Well, you took it there.
He's just making sure everyone's happy.
Breastfeeding.
Yeah, he was just nurturing all the ghosts.
I'm picturing the scene from Casper when they're, like, eating at the dinner table and it's all falling out of their buttholes, their ghost buttholes.
Yes.
Onto the ground.
For some reason, you were going to say I'm picturing Alex.
Oh, my God.
Caretaker or bartender.
Again, you guys don't understand. I literally just got shivers again.
Yeah.
You don't understand, guys, like, what this guy looks like. It literally looks like he's been alive for 200 years.
Yeah,
it's so weird.
Part of this home. What if we walked out of this room and nobody was in there?
Dude, I've been thinking that the entire time. I've been thinking that the entire time. I've literally have been, like, it's just, we walk into a different dimension. No, we walk into the Whitney, but, like, back in the day.
That's what I hope it's like when we walk out.
Okay.
And it probably will be.
I fucking hope so.
Me too. So yeah, only a caretaker lived here for a while. And then in 1932, the Wayne County Medical Society moved into the Whitney Mansion. The Whitney family had always been an advocate of the medical profession. In 1941, the house was given over to the Wayne County Medical Society by the Whitney family. They remained in the home until 1956, when a more modern facility was built near the Wayne State University Medical Science Building. Thus, many years after the Whitney Mansion served as the Whitney's personal home, it became a tuberculosis ward and hospice.
Let's make it more creepy.
Yeah, absolutely right.
So is it, like, honestly hella fucking haunted?
Yes. Yeah, this is we'll get into it. So in 1979, it was sold to entrepreneur Richard Kuhn, who, after years of lengthy and costly restoration, opened the Whitney as a restaurant. Though some wanted to tear the Whitney Mansion down, Kuhn insisted that it should be preserved and enjoyed by the public, which I agree. This place is amazing.
So after it was tuberculosis fucking sanctuary, then it was
sanctuary. It was a hospice.
Well,
That's where people go to die.
I mean, right?
Yeah.
For dramatic effect, I said sanctuary.
Yeah, it makes it much more peaceful.
Then it was a restaurant? I mean, it is one now. But
well, I mean, they fixed her up a little bit.
I would hope so.
Yeah.
Do you think they burnt any sage?
No, probably not. Richard enlisted the help of two men who ran a popular French restaurant in the West Village of Detroit, who then enlisted crews of students from the Center for Creative Studies to help breathe life back into the old painted murals adorning the mansion. So that's more like not in this room, but as we walk out, some of those murals are originals that have just been restored by art students, which is really, really cool.
That is neat.
The former servants' quarters of the mansion were replaced with a state-of-the-art kitchen. The dining rooms on the first and second floors were named after their original purpose and were uniquely furnished. The Whitney restaurant became a culinary leader in the Detroit area for many years. So the Whitney Mansion was bought in 2007 by a former Chrysler executive named Bud Liebler. He's the current owner.
Oh, shit.
Go easy. Who closed the restaurant.
You have all these fancy names, throughout the history.
Bud Liebler.
It's like, Bud Liebler, he just owns Whitney now.
Chrysler executive Bud Liebler. Yeah. You can just totally see him holding American. A cigar. He's like, the Whitney's mine. Fuck it.
Yeah, right. Seriously.
Yeah. Thanks, Bud. But he closed the restaurant down briefly for renovations and updated the menu. So this was when the third floor bar was renamed Ghost Bar, which is where we met. after stories of Whitney's ghost hauntings in the building. Some say the Whitney is now the most haunted restaurant in America.
Dun, dun, dun. Why, though?
Because it's rumored... Perfect segue.
Okay. All right.
It's rumored that TB patients who died within these walls still haunt this building, as well as the spirits of Whitney and his wives, who all three of them died in this mansion as well.
Wait, he married a third time?
Well, David himself and then his two wives,
Oh,
Sara
God.
and Flora.
Okay, got it.
I know. The way I wrote that was dumb.
It was.
Sorry. I know. Stupid. Why do I have a podcast? It's dumb. So the story goes that David Whitney died within these walls of a heart attack when one of his daughters told him that she would be marrying and moving to Europe. The perfect, like, guilty parent story of, like, you gave your father a heart attack.
Right.
You're going to go to Europe?
Yeah.
We've got winter here. What do you want? You know, we got the automotive industry. What could go wrong? Like, What are you doing? Some say Flora bitterly haunts this mansion because she is jealous that she died while the mansion was being constructed, but her sister Sara got to live in it.
Your name is Sara.
Without an H.
She's coming after you, dude.
Not a fan. I think she put that candle out.
I think so.
I think she was like, who gives a fuck about Mr. Whitney? This is my home.
She was like, fuck your podcast.
Fuck your podcast. Fuck your couch.
Fuck your couch.
A number of strange occurrences have happened inside this haunted mansion. One former tour guide described an event where he noticed a collection of dolls that had been sitting within one of the rooms completely vanished. But I don't get why there was a collection of dolls sitting in one of the rooms in the first place. But in another empty part of the building, he heard disembodied voices murmuring his name. There seems to be a lot of activity by invisible forces at the Whitney. The elevator has been known to start spontaneously traveling floors when nobody is inside to operate them. The moving elevators have even been caught on security cameras at night when nobody was inside the building, like moving and opening.
I need to see footage of this.
I know, me too. The noises of silverware being stacked and handled, as well as table settings getting moved when the building is supposed to be empty, seems to be a common occurrence.
You're going to go to the bathroom with me, right?
Sure. Yeah.
Like if it's a one
We're
toilet.
women.
Yeah, no, if there's one toilet in the room, you're going to have to come inside with me.
Yeah, that's fine. No,
okay, perfect.
I will protect you. You will be fine.
I am scared.
It's okay. Full body spirit apparitions are allegedly seen on the upper floors here. A staff member at the Whitney once described seeing a man looking out of the second floor window. When the staff member approached the man, he disappeared into the floor. Others have insisted on seeing apparitions from outside the mansion appearing in the windows. That to me would be creepier. Like you're standing outside and you see someone looking out. The Whitney does nothing to try to hide the haunted rumors of the mansion. In fact, they embrace them. The bar in the Whitney is even named the Ghost Bar. The owner, our dude, Liebler, jokes that sometimes people quit because they feel uncomfortable with what they experience here, while other times employees stay for the exact same reason. He tells one story about a bartender who ultimately quit because he kept seeing guests in the corner of his eye. Weird. So he would be going to, you were a server, he'd be going to greet and serve them, only to find nobody was there. I said, if this wasn't terrifying, I'm sure it was at least frustrating.
Yeah.
Because I could see that as someone in the service industry of being like, what the fuck?
Totally.
Like, it's because you're already so busy doing a bunch of other stuff.
Absolutely.
So, I mean...
Motherfuckers, the ghost got me again.
I know. It's like, honestly, jury's out if he quit because it's just fucking annoying or like if he was scared.
Yeah, we'll never know.
The Whitney Mansion was featured in Sci-Fi's television show Ghost Hunters. And this is kind of cool. The restaurant hosted a Ghost Hunters viewing party that evening when the show aired. For $75 per person, guests were served a 3-course dinner and an outdoor theater-style viewing of the show. I mean, that's expensive, but that's a pretty good deal.
That's pretty cool.
For 3 courses.
What did you say, 75?
$75?
That's so cheap.
And this is like, well, except for, sorry. But this is like really good food. So yeah, I mean... I'm not a huge fan of Ghost Hunters, but I would have come for that. That would have been really cool. Like to watch it together in the park on like a nice summer night like this where it's not thunderstorming.
Right.
So I said, say what you want about ghost hunters, but that night at the Whitney sounds like it would have been pretty awesome. That's kind of what I just said.
Right.
If you're interested in exploring the Whitney yourself, you can get tickets on the Whitney's website at thewhitney.com or their paranormal dinner tour, which takes place every first and fourth Sunday of every month.
Jesus.
Yes. So this is, if you're in the Detroit area or you're visiting or if you live here, this is something worth doing. You can be here where we are, try their amazing food, try the crab cake. And your paranormal hosts will guide you through the history and legends of the Whitney family. But that's not all. The tour also includes a historical champagne tour of the mansion. Shut up. A 5-course dinner with selected spirits, followed by the much anticipated paranormal tour through the mansion, gardens, and carriage house. This sounds like an awesome opportunity if you're in the Detroit area and want to do something great that you'll never forget. I would highly recommend it because get the fuck out of here. Wouldn't you do that?
I would,
A 5-course meal. What was it? A champagne tour.
Yeah.
Spirits that are matched with your meal.
Love it.
Love it. And then a paranormal tour through the grounds. And even if you don't believe in ghosts and you are the husband who your wife just fucking made you come along.
Right.
5-course meal.
Classic.
Walk around a beautiful historical mansion right in the heart of Detroit, right on Woodward Avenue. Very cool. Very cool.
I would do it, I think.
I would definitely do it. Absolutely would. But so that is what we have for the story. And honestly, I think we have free range to kind of explore this place. We should probably finish our drinks upstairs, but...
I know that I have to pee.
Okay,
I'm
you want me to come?
terrified to pee. Yeah.
I'll come with you, don't worry.
And then, I'd be down to maybe, see one more room.
Yeah, we can just kind of walk around.
I say one more room. She's like, yeah, we're gonna do the whole Whitney, and we'll report right back to you.
Yeah, you are lucky I wasn't like, all right, we're doing a haunted sleepover at...
Dude, I would have I wouldn't have done it.
Look at these paintings on the wall.
Do we really have to walk around this place?
We don't have to.
So scared.
Oh, you're scared. Oh, I thought you just had to pee.
Well, no, I have to pee, but yeah.
But I think these are the paintings that were restored by the art students that we were talking about earlier. Look at this. What the fuck is this?
Oh, I can't look at that. That freaks me out.
Oh my God.
Nope.
I'm taking a picture of it.
You're crazy.
What?
You get your rocks off with the scary shit, dude.
Yeah, I'm totally getting
I can't even
rocks
look at
off
that.
right
I literally can't. I'm blocking it with a napkin.
It is really creepy. I'm going to take a picture. I'll put this up on the Instagram.
There's more creepy in there.
What?
No. I can't look at these.
Wait, what's creepy?
The face in the fucking thing, screaming. I can't handle it.
Wait, which one?
This place is creepy.
Which one?
Do you see that face? Is that a parrot? What is that?
Let me see. It's a parrot, dude. It's a bird. That's a monkey.
I saw faces.
Such a scary cat.
I saw faces.
Oh, I love it.
I'm telling you right now.
I love it. You're just in that mindset. But these, look at these. These aren't scary. Well, those are starving children, so those are kind of scary.
TV. That's the TV.
Yeah, that's the TV kids. But these,
the TV.
This has to be an old portrait that was part of their art collection that was restored by an art student. How cool is that? That is really cool.
Yeah.
Look at the ceiling.
The ceiling is gorgeous.
Yeah. Oh, so this banister, I think this is all that original wood. Because I think
I'm on the Titanic.
It's true, dude.
Why is it so dark in here?
Even the elevators, look at them. Those are the original. I bet inside it's all new elevator, but these are.
Yeah, elevator out of service because somebody's been having too much fun.
Look at the ceiling.
I don't want to. I'm scared and I want to go.
Really? It's so cool, though.
It is very cute. It's very cool. It's very beautiful. It's just very dark in here.
Yeah.
Look at this guy.
Take a couple pictures while it's dark.
Look at this art. The mirror art.
Oh, I took a picture of him. Yeah, he's like a crusader.
Can we go downstairs now where people live?
Yeah. Sorry, I'm just going to take a picture of this fireplace. And I'm not going to pull bullshit oh my God, there's orbs. Don't worry. But I could stand to take my flash off to give it the ambience that it deserves.
Have some respect, you know?
Yeah, have some. You're going to use a flash? Come on. This is your home city now. Have some respect.
Are there little photo bubbles in the picture?
Yeah, but I don't take much of that into account.
Really?
No, I don't.
What about when you go to graveyards?
Yeah, but dust, dude. Like, I feel like it looks just like dust.
No.
Yeah,
it's
dude.
not dust.
Yeah, though. I think
You're
it usually
insane.
is. Can I ask
Let's
you a
ask
question?
this guy.
You can ask me a question.
Yeah, I think we were thinking the same
We
thing.
were, yeah.
Have you ever seen a ghost here?
I've never actually seen anything. I have heard some things. Are you recording me right now?
Is that okay?
That's okay, yeah.
I was going to ask
We're
you.
here
I
recording a
promise.
podcast.
Oh,
Yeah.
got it, yeah.
I'll do
This
it
guy
again.
does media, because how did you... This guy knows.
No, yeah, so what I would, I've heard things. And actually, if you Google America's Most Terrifying Places, I'm all over the episode.
Oh, really?
That they did on
Was
us,
that
yeah.
on Travel Channel or...
Travel Channel,
Yeah.
yeah. Yeah, I think it's, we were on...
Is that
we
why
were
the
on-
elevator's not working?
No, the elevator's not working because we had some mechanical issues with some flooding that we had in our basement when we had that extreme cold about 3 months ago.
Ah.
Yeah, oof is right.
Sounds not fun. I live on the West Coast.
But what I would,
Played out. The joke's played out. It's
what I would encourage you to do is to connect through our Facebook page to the Haunt Investigators of Michigan.
Okay.
And they have found a whole bunch of really cool stuff on the property.
How long have you worked here?
7 years.
Wow.
Wow. Well, my name's Sarah Jones.
I'm Tony Muzzy, General Manager
Tony.
here. Pleasure.
Oh,
you're the
pleasure to
GM.
meet you.
Nice.
Yeah. Did you see the vault?
No.
Well, you haven't seen any of the
Well, I'm glad we're still recording. My comic is shitting herself, which is funny because this
I'm
is like one of the
scared.
least scary places I've gone in terms of like, it's not a
What is this?
graveyard.
Where
We're
are we
not
going?
spending the
It's dark in
night.
here.
Okay, so
Motherfucker, okay.
Sorry. You thought we were leaving.
Totally was so ready
so here
to
we have this really interesting little cherub guy
Can I
thing
take a
going
picture
on.
of it?
Please go for it.
Okay.
Okay, so here's the introduction.
Yep.
2 kids doing what?
2 kids,
Wow.
introduction.
Hanging out?
Hanging out.
Okay.
Being creepy little naked babies, right?
This is the original.
Perfect.
Right? And
This
it
is
actually
like
goes,
original art?
this is original art to the home, yes. And it actually
Wow.
goes around the entirety of the room, okay?
Uh-huh.
Here we're picking weeds, here we're showing off our fruit, and that,
Well,
that
hey.
new fire suppression pipe is in the worst spot possible for this, but
Honestly,
Right, it's okay.
how rude.
yeah, right? And then, but right about here, the story starts to take a interesting kind of turn, okay? So you'll see the child in the red cape oratory
Sorry, I'm
story
trying to
to
get
the other
close so
child.
that you can get on the microphone.
I got it, yeah. So you see the child in the red cape oratoring a story to the other child, right? The one's flailing his arms, the other one's sitting down intently listening, right?
Yeah.
Well, you fast forward to over here, and you're going to see that same child in that same red cape stealing the fruit basket. He's tiptoeing away, looking over his shoulder, making sure the other children are distracted picking fruit. You see that?
That little bastard.
That little bastard. Okay, well, it gets worse. Okay? Come back over here.
Okay.
Look above the fireplace.
Got it.
Above the fireplace, and tell me what you see.
He's shooting the baby.
That is the one child shooting the other child in the back with a rifle.
Well, I mean,
Christ.
he kind of had it coming, didn't he? See what he was wearing? Just kidding. That's not funny.
What's the story? Is there a story?
Yeah, that fucking kid was trying to steal fruit, man.
Motherfucker shouldn't be talking shit.
That's how you get
No, but really,
killed.
is there a story?
So we don't know the story.
Okay.
Okay? But this was the formal dining room. Okay, so this is where Mr. Whitney entertained business associates, business
Yeah.
competitors, right?
Okay.
Yeah.
Politicians. And so the theory behind it is it's a warning. Don't steal from my fruit basket, right?
Makes sense.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
Makes sense,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
So where did he keep his metaphorical fruit basket? In the same room that he fed business associates, competitors, and the like, right behind them the whole time in his own
No way.
private vault.
Oh my God. Okay, I gotta take a picture of this. This is
fuck
fucking
up.
awesome. So for listeners, we
freaking out.
are standing in this room. What is this? Mahogany?
This is mahogany, yeah.
So this whole
Of course it
room,
is.
the wall is made of mahogany.
Gorgeous.
There's paintings on the wall. You can look at the Instagram and see pictures that go along with this episode, like every episode. But he just opened part of the wall into a vault, also made of wood.
Actually,
Yeah,
it
what
is
is
a
that?
wood veneered, solid, hardened steel.
Steel. Oh, that will, that makes sense.
That would make sense.
Wow,
it
that's
is a vault.
fancy.
See.
Why
Can I
are there
knock on it?
scratches?
Yeah, go for it.
There's scratches from the ghosts. Yeah, there's this like solid steel. This is cool. Do you keep anything in here now?
Yeah, currently we have 2 time capsules from 2 local
Oh, hello.
schools. Yeah, careful
Oh,
there.
that's cool.
That we,
Yeah, that's sweet.
We locked in there
That's
4
very
years
sweet.
ago. And we're going to open it now in 11 years. So they'd have been in there 15 years.
So like little letters to themselves and stuff like that?
Yeah, we don't know what's in them. You know, they lock them up at their school, right? That's the whole purpose of the time capsule, right?
Yeah.
So yeah.
This is actually original wood right here.
That is original wood.
This is beautiful.
Look at the hand carving.
So I'm going to show you one last thing, and then I actually have to get back to work. I apologize.
Sure. No, you're fine. Thank you.
There's one more real creepy thing about this place.
How you doing?
I hate Sara. Randy, I hate her.
Yeah, he gets it.
He's like, the front door, get the fuck out.
No.
One really cool spot.
The parking lot.
Get the fuck out of here. If you publish this, I will sue.
So if you come right here, I know it's raining.
That's okay. We don't care.
Yeah.
We talking to your microphone.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, my guy.
Okay, so at the Whitney, someone is always watching you come.
Oh, my God. Well, they're watching you what? Okay.
They're watching you come. They're watching you arrive, right? Because this is the front door, right?
Yeah.
And they're watching you leave.
Oh, my goodness. So this is stone. Is this the jasper?
That is the jasper granite, correct.
So this is the pink jasper that we talked about, that like special granite that this place is built in. There are faces carved in like secretively into the jasper. So someone watches you leave, watches you come in, watches you come.
Wow, watches you come. So he's like protective of his fortune? Is that
He was.
Or maybe Flora was?
I think Flora was. I think that's where it comes. Because I think, from what I got, David Whitney was more humble than his wife Flora.
Correct.
Who ironically dies while they're building this place.
Correct.
And so he marries his sister Sara not his sister, Flora's sister Sara, without an H, which is my name. Without an H. So I'm like, I know I'm going to piss Flora off while I'm here. I'm just like waiting for it.
200 years of history, and Sara still brings it back to her.
And I'm just like, hey guys, it's about me.
Yeah.
Anyway,
thank you so much.
We were sitting upstairs telling a story, and a candle went out while we were sitting there.
That'll do it.
Is that something that happens a lot here?
Actually, the other thing is candles being lit. Like
you'll
go through and you'll be closing at night. You'll go through and you'll walk the whole floor. You're blowing out the candles, and then you're doing your final walkthrough at the end of the night. And there's a random candle just lit.
Right in the
right in the middle.
You gotta be like a brave soul, right? I mean, or you just don't believe, or like you don't care, or like. I mean, you're the GM.
It's a bit of both. I mean, it's a bit of both. I've stayed in some really creepy places at my time in Detroit.
Okay.
Like, I was the manager of a nightclub that was in an abandoned skyscraper, and I lived in the skyscraper.
Holy shit.
So I'm not really easily creeped out.
Yeah. Okay. I'm a baby.
It's okay. You're doing awesome.
This girl loves it. I'm just like,
it's my show.
woo, you know.
I'm just not easily creeped out. I would more like. My big thing is, if something were to happen to me, I don't want to be alone because I want to witness so people don't think I'm crazy.
Yes, exactly.
You know, it's like, and if something were to happen and I was here by myself, I ain't telling nobody.
Yeah.
You know? Like, I saw, Slimer come out of the wall or something like that, right? Now, I'm keeping that to myself before, right? Exactly.
No shit.
It was so nice to meet you.
Yeah, it was great to meet you, too. I wish you would have said hi when you came in.
I know, sorry. I was more so like, don't catch me.
We both kind of came in blind, too.
Yeah,
so we didn't really know.
How much time do you got?
Well, we're going out to go to a comedy show. Why?
Do you want to see the most creepiest part of the property?
Yeah. Okay. I mean, that's what we're here for.
Yeah.
Let's see it.
All right.
Is it oh my God, is it a mummy?
Yeah.
It's not a mummy.
Is it an attic or a basement?
No, it's the abandoned carriage house.
The carriage house. Yeah, okay, so I saw this in my research. That's the carriage house. They do this on their ghost tours.
Do you got the other keys? Oh.
Sorry.
I need the family to hold my hand.
Oh, I got you, baby. I just don't want you to be like, oh, are we still here?
I mean, I feel that way.
Is that a fear?
So, this is actually where the haunt investigators that I was telling you about have got most of their activity, if you will, through EVPs and stuff like that.
That's right, yeah. No, I've seen this come up in my research, and I just kind of blew over it because I thought I wasn't going to be able to go check it out. Oh, thank you. This is cool.
Yeah.
The VIP
Those are
tour.
good for the bottom line, let me tell you.
Hey, well, if more businesses would realize that, I'm telling you, dude.
Yeah. So, this place is super creepy.
Can I take pictures in here, too?
I don't know if I can go in here.
You don't want to come in? It's raining out
let
here.
me give it. I'll dip my toe in.
Okay, so we're
Just
gonna
test the water.
We're gonna go this way first.
Wait, there's no light.
There's a light.
We're gonna go this way first because this way's not super creepy.
Wait, so do we? Oh, this. Okay.
It smells like your grandparents'
Wide open. It's fine.
attic.
Back here there is no electricity, unfortunately, at the moment.
Oh, that's,
But these are the original horse stables.
Don't worry, there's a chainsaw back here, so you're fine.
I'm gonna stand right over here.
Okay, so for listeners, my comic is not coming all the way through.
Nope.
But yeah, can I take some pictures?
Not gonna do it.
Please, go for it.
Do you mind holding the light up so we can kind of see a
Wait,
little
are
bit
you
of
taking
it?
pictures?
Yeah, I'll show you when I come out. Gotta get my phone to focus on the right things. It's not really happening. There we go. Kinda. It's so dark that, your phone isn't really focusing on. But so yeah, these are the old stables. I thought they turned the stables into something else. Or some of the stables maybe.
We're actually planning on turning this into a jazz club.
Oh, very cool.
Say, it'd be cool if it was like some sort of bar or something.
Yeah, totally.
And then
you can keep the
booths
wood
will be
flooring.
the stables will be like private booths with like big heavy curtains.
Yes.
Oh, I love
That's a great idea. You've got a stage right here.
There's not a lot of light, so I'm enter at your own risk, but I'm not carrying anybody out.
Nope, I'm going with you. Do you want to come or no?
I'm gonna stand over here.
Okay, that's fine. I'm going up.
All right.
So for listeners, me and the general manager of the Whitney are walking up to the most haunted part of the premises, right?
This is the part that they found. Careful, that step's a little broken.
Okay.
This is the part where our in-house investigators have found the most activity.
Oh shit, I'm taking a picture of this. They've got a broken chair in a room. This is just classic. So this is where they caught EVPs here, you're saying?
Correct.
Okay.
Okay, so
obviously this is all unfinished. This is what you call part of the carriage
this
home?
is the upstairs of the carriage house. I think we do it like this. Yes.
So this is completely unfinished. Like
So
nobody's been in this.
Room, right?
Yeah.
So it's an
I need
old
everyone to
what it
understand
was,
what I got myself into today.
like
I
it was
decided
a
to
schoolroom or
do
something.
Yeah, this looks like it was a
podcast.
chalkboard here.
It's called Laughing in the Dark.
This is the room that
I've
really
been
creeps me
doing
out.
maybe a little bit of laughing, but I've mostly been doing a lot
Ooh,
of crying. This is
has
my
that been
dance
touched?
Because
There are
Sarah
stories
Jones
about
is the
the
creator
TSAT.
and the
I've actually
host
never
of
been
this
in here.
podcast, and she goes around the nation and takes comments.
Yeah, well, this is
So take a picture of that
how I
TSAT.
And
I definitely.
legitimately scared of ghosts. I am legitimately scared of the dark. I do
Perfect,
not watch
got
scary
it.
movies.
And
And I
then
agreed to do this without knowing what
back
the
here's
fuck I
the
was doing.
old,
And now
hay
I'm at the
barn
Whitney.
area,
Okay.
which has
And we
got
made
some
friends with
random
the general manager,
chairs
who is
and-
now taking
Yeah, there's
Sarah.
no way she would have handled this.
I have shivers
She
all
was
up
just
down
sitting
my
in
back.
that
We're
side
now
room
taking
up at
Sarah
Ghost Bar, and
into
she
the
was
creepiest
already
part of the
freaking
Whitney,
out.
because the Whitney is
So, yeah,
known
this
for
is
haunted.
creepy
I
and
did not know this.
awesome.
I thought it was like where white people
So
went
we
to
are
get cocktail, which
upstairs
it still is.
in
Either
the
way.
attic.
I'm
assume.
freaking out. I'm
Well,
peeing my
the second
pants. The
floor, the
podcast
attic
is
is
going to
actually
drop
up there.
July 17th.
Oh, okay, but there's no
Second
floor
floor of the
for it.
carriage
entire
house,
time
yeah.
because
Second
I'm
floor of the
literally
carriage
standing outside
house.
in the rain because I
Nothing's been
refuse
done to
go
it. So the
into
whole
there.
Whitney is like a really fancy restaurant, and it's been really, it's been preserved, but it's obviously been updated. This hasn't been touched, except this tea set. So why is this sitting here like
Yeah,
this?
we're gonna talk about it. In a second.
Okay,
I go back
gotcha.
Towards my
Comfort zone?
no, there's really creepy. There's some creepy stuff in here. There's like a random doll. Look at that. That's God.
No, it's an
There's a
explicit
real
podcast,
creepy.
don't worry.
There's a creepy little doll right there, just hanging out on the floor. Like, what the hell is that?
That makes
all about?
perfect sense, yeah.
More random chairs. No, I actually it's not creeped out. I'm technically managing a restaurant as we speak right now. So
Yeah, you're just like, I'm just at work, so it's fine.
Yeah.
I appreciate you going out of your way. This is awesome.
No, absolutely. Like I said, ghosts are good for business. They're good
Absolutely.
For the bottom line.
Yes, absolutely they are. Then we'll talk more about...
Careful, that's the broken stepper there.
Gotcha.
Are you driving? Are you Ubering? How are you getting around?
I'm driving.
Oh, okay.
Are you driving?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why? What's up? What are you doing?
Oh, I don't know.
Okay.
Get you out the rain real quick.
Oh, thank you.
So So there is an actual story behind the tea set, if you want.
Yes, I would love to hear it.
All right, well, we're gonna. So, take care. Happy birthday.
Thank you. You guys really made it special. Oh, cool. Can I write on this?
You can, yes.
Okay. Tea set.
Tea set. So the story behind it, okay? It goes back to when the house was originally a restaurant, a residence before it was a restaurant.
Right, the Whitney home.
And I'm sorry, what? I'm sorry, give me 1 second.
Okay.
Yeah. What?
Dude, you missed when we went upstairs. It's like all of these abandoned rooms just all on the floor. And this like whole tea set's getting all set up. So he's about to tell that story.
Okay. Face for a second. I was gonna freak out.
So the tea set. So the tea set actually goes back to when it was a residence, right? And, this is 1894. Telephones weren't really a thing. They were invented, I think, by then, but they weren't really a thing, And
right.
So what Mr. Whitney always left for his daughter Grace, who liked to sit in that window and watch the horses in the pasture as they would roam around the carriage house, he'd always leave a tea set set up for her because he never knew when she would be stopping by.
Yeah.
And that was kind of like his thing for his daughter.
Yeah.
So the story goes that he passed away and she didn't know that he had passed away because he died kind of instantly.
Yeah, heart attack.
A heart attack, right? And so she, good call.
See, I do my
you did your
research.
research, exactly. So she comes home and is having tea. Didn't even come. She just came in, going through her normal routine, goes up there, her tea set's waiting for her, and she sits down to start having tea. And then that's when the servant comes and tells her that he passed away. And she's sobbing hysterically and so on and so forth. Well, what seems to happen on the property is that whenever somebody cleans up that tea set, china inside the mansion gets broken.
Like completely separately from that, just
completely
in here.
Separately, just in here.
Oh.
And the story is that it is, Grace's rage that she wasn't able to say goodbye to her father.
That's her on the phone.
So now, and that's her on the phone right now.
And we've got Grace.
And so whenever somebody unsets it, she gets very upset.
Yeah.
And give me 1 second.
Do you know how many times we've exited out that door just to come right back in? I'm ready.
She's like, we're done. We're done. We're like,
actually,
he's the general manager. Let's go to the carriage house.
Speaking of weirdness about
death,
do you know who Lee Iacocca is? Does that name ring a bell to you? He just passed away. He saved Chrysler from bankruptcy in the early 80s, and he is actually who the owner used to write speeches for, which is how he made his fortune, was being... Bud Lee works for Lee Iacocca, who just passed away. Craziness. All in one day.
Wow.
Well, it's a pleasure to meet you. I do actually have to get back
And on
there.
that note,
Yes.
lovely to meet you. Thank you
Lovely
for
to meet you.
everything.
Tony.
Yeah.
Tony.
It's great to meet you. Enjoy Detroit, too, while you're here.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
Okay, take care now.
Thank you.
I'm so sorry.
Bitch. How do I get out
Oh
of
my
here?
God, what if the door was locked? Is it really locked?
I don't know. Do I push to a pull?
Yeah, you push.
I'm not going through in here by myself. Come on.
I didn't know.
Mike Logan, I will fucking murder him.
Okay, so I didn't know if you were like, I'm pissed because I have to go to a thing.
No.
Or if you're scared.
No,
okay.
no, I love every second of this.
Okay, good. Okay. Oh my God, thank God.
Enter.
But
I'm done with the house.
Okay, well, good. I'm glad that it's just you being scared and not you being like, can we wrap this shit up?
Not at all. No,
Okay, good.
I would have left.
Okay.
I'm very comfortable with leaving. I like you. You're my friend.
No,
now.
I like you too.
Yeah.
It's fucking awful. Yes. Yeah, we're going around. We're parked around the corner there.
Okay, you see that fence right there?
Yeah, it's locked.
All the way to the right by the carriage house, there's an opening. You'll have to walk through there because the gate down there is locked.
Okay.
Okay, perfect. Thank you.
It's an open. It's
thunderstorming.
Sorry
to scare you. Okay, Randy, don't edit out the part where I fucking screamed like a little bitch.
It's thunderstorming in Detroit.
That spotlight is glitching.
The spotlight?
That's not the spotlight.
Just kidding. There's no spotlight there.
Had some drinks.
Just kidding. That's an orb.
This is where I came in at anyway.
Yeah. Oh no, I'm parked right there too.
Yeah.
So let's smoke a cigarette in your
We're
car.
peasants.
You're a peasant. Just kidding.
Okay.
I'm a peasant too.
Okay, braids.
Okay, braids. I thought you said okay, brave. I was
No,
like, yeah.
well, also that. You are very brave.
Thanks.
I'm a fucking baby fat bitch.
Okay. Okay. Is this your car?
Yeah.
Okay, unlock it.
Okay, unlock it.
I hope you had so much fun exploring the Whitney Haunted Mansion in Detroit, Michigan with Johanna and I. I'm so glad the general manager didn't get mad at us and instead gave us our own private tour of the creepiest spots. That definitely worked out. If you're going to be in the Detroit area this September, make sure you come see Johanna perform at the Motor City Comedy Fest September 19th through 22nd, where she'll share the stage with another fellow podcaster you may have heard of, Chris Gethard, and many other very funny people. Check out MotorCityComedyFest.com for details. If you're not in the area but you need some more Johanna in your life, and honestly, why wouldn't you? Check her out on social media. You can find her on Instagram with the handle at AVRGHOH. While you're at it, check us out on social media too. You can find us with the handle at LitDark Podcast. That's at LITDARK Podcast. Or visit our website at litdarkpodcast.com to see what's new, check out our merch items, or just say hello using our Contact Us form. Trust me, it doesn't bother me. I love it when you guys say hello. Do it. Just kidding. Do whatever you want. Special thanks for this episode goes to my producer, Randall Lawrence and Cranival Studios, Jonathan Cooper, my graphic designer, Sarah Schneider, my manager, and of course, all of you for listening. I'll see you next week right here on Laughing in the Dark.
Sources used for episode 13 of Laughing in the Dark include 99.1 WFMK, the Whitney website, amuse.vice.com, the Detroit Free Press, Wikipedia, Curb Detroit, and Opportunity Detroit.
Laughing in the Dark is brought to you in part by Heck Yeah Studio. Heck Yeah Studio is a creative effort working with people to create meaningful things. At Heck Yeah Studio, they work with clients to turn their ideas or existing brands into real or better versions. Heck Yeah Studio is the place to go for custom illustration for a full range of branding services, like killer logos, great colors and typography, and fun illustrations for pins, signs, prints, shirts, vehicles, posters, or anything you can imagine. At Heck Yeah Studio, they work with love. Their dream client is someone who is passionate about what they do. At Laughing in the Dark, Heck Yeah Studio has designed our logo, all of our merch, and any posters or stickers that we have. I am so proud and lucky to work with such an awesome company, and I could not recommend them higher.